I have people reaching out all the time trying to figure out what area is going to be best for them. People are always in between Santa Rosa, Petaluma, Roanoke Park, Sonoma, you name it, all over Sonoma County. So in this week's video, I'm going to be giving you maybe a few reasons you should consider a move to Santa Rosa. From what I've found by talking to so many of you, when thinking about relocating into Santa Rosa, I always put it into perspective in terms of what is important to you. And from what I have been seeing, a lot of people that are going to be making a move here or maybe are considering a move here, the number one thing that always comes up is values. Is Santa Rosa's homes, are they going to be able to hold their value over a long period of time? Because it seems like people moving here aren't just moving here for a year or two. People are figuring out that this is maybe where they're going to settle. Maybe they're going to, work the rest of their job here, relocate here for a job, and then maybe retire here. So I think overall, looking at an investment standpoint of Santa Rosa is very important. Okay, so what we're looking at here is an actual graph showing property values over the last 15 years right here in Santa Rosa. So as you can see up here, we are in Santa Rosa. Going to scroll down over here, last 15 years, and then we're going to be looking at some crazy charts here real quick, and then we're going to get into a couple of the other reasons as to why you should move to Santa Rosa. So let's look at what's obviously most important here is we want to look at median price sold. Let's show those numbers. So as you can see, back in December of 09, the median price sold was $283,000. That was a lot of money back then. Obviously, things kind of went up and down, 08, 09, and then things sort of started to see an uptick back in 2012. So we saw kind of rapidly from 303 to 379, 425, all the way up, fast forward to this month of this year, $735,000. So as you can see, that is quite the increase over the last 15 years. And obviously, relocating to a new area is scary for many different reasons. The number one thing that seems to be of importance to any of you guys reaching out, thinking about considering a move to Sonoma County, Santa Rosa, wherever, is, is my home gonna be worth more money in 15 years, 10 years, 20 years than what I buy it for today? And as you can see, based on the data, it definitely looks like you're going to be making a little bit of money. So if everything were to kind of stay the same, you're going to be seeing quite a significant increase. And I always use the example of, older friends or parents, whatever the case is, of people who have purchased real estate. It's like everybody I talk to, I bought my house for $300,000 and now it's worth $800,000, $600,000. So, obviously as time kind of moves on, the longer your investment can kind of hold is when you're going to see the greatest rate of return. So the number one reason as to why you should even consider a move to Santa Rosa is because it looks like here properties hold their value. Another reason as to why you should consider Santa Rosa is because of its great school districts. Now, I am not allowed to steer in any sort of way. So for this, I have to deflect to greatschools.org. If you go in there, you type in Santa Rosa, you type up, the highest rated schools inside of Santa Rosa, you're going to see a list of quite a few rating all from 9 to 10 out of 10. So, obviously for me, Santa Rosa, being born and raised here, living here for my whole life, having a 3-year-old son, this was something that was very important to us. And I know it's important to a lot of you people reaching out to me, thinking about maybe making Santa Rosa home. So for this, school districts, just the flexibility, how many schools we have here, you really get to make your decision as to where you want to put your child. So having the options, having greatly ranked schools right here in Santa Rosa is definitely a plus for those newer families. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, please do me a huge favor, hit the like button. It really helps me spread my message about Sonoma County. And if you're enjoying this and want to see more content just like this, I drop 2 videos each and every single week, all having to do with living in Sonoma County. So if that interests you, hit the subscribe button. Another big reason to consider Santa Rosa as home is because of its job market. Now, I've done a lot of research on this recently, and especially having people reach out, relocating here for a ton of different reasons, I started thinking, what does Santa Rosa have that other cities do not have? And the number one thing that we have, our biggest industry here in Santa Rosa, is medical. We have currently over 13,000 residents in the medical field, and that is huge. Based on that, we have several different hospitals you can consider, Sutter being one of them, Memorial and Kaiser being the most probably dominant hospital we have right here in Santa Rosa. So if you're in the medical field or you're thinking about being in the medical field, all while transferring to Santa Rosa, this is a great place for you. The median take-home salary for people in the medical field is $109,000. Now, I've helped several different people relocate here, all for different reasons, but always the number one thing is people somehow are in the medical fields or they're relocating here from a hospitality field. Whatever the case is, there are several job options here for you, and Santa Rosa does have a shortage of workers, so they are constantly hiring. Santa Rosa really offers a wide variety of different style homes here. Now, you can have a more rural style property, farmland, acreage all around you, and tons of dirt on the southeast side of town. Or you can be in a new construction style home where the homes are a little bit more closer together, maybe even closer to downtown, so you have that as an added benefit. But really, when you break down Santa Rosa, there are so many different parts. You can be on the east side of town where it's maybe a little bit more elevated. You can find neighborhoods like Lomita Heights, Fountain Grove, Proctor Terrace, or maybe you're looking for a historical part of town like Luther Burbank, McDonald neighborhood. The options here are endless. And I say it all the time, I really do believe there is a home here for everyone despite whatever it is that you're looking for. If you're into like the older charm neighborhood with a ton of attitude, you can check out neighborhoods like the SRJC. If you're looking for new construction, there's tons of different developments, east side of town, west side of town, that are more modern and offer, you know, these homes at a variety of different price points from the 600,000s all the way up. You can be in Fountain Grove, one of the brand new homes there for a higher price point, but you're gonna find some stunning modern builds. Now, overall, Santa Rosa does have its pros and its cons, but these are just a few of the reasons why I believe Santa Rosa is going to be a great home for anybody thinking about moving here. Again, we do have our pros, we do have our cons, and if you guys are interested in more of the negative side of Santa Rosa, I've dropped several videos about that, so feel free to scroll on my channel and check those videos out. But that's going to wrap this one up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am a full-time real estate agent right here in Santa Rosa. So if you guys have any questions about relocating, maybe you want a little bit more information about an area, my first step is always scheduling a quick 30-minute Zoom call with you to see if Santa Rosa is the right fit. Now, all my contact is popping up right down below. Feel free to call me, text me, email me, whatever is most convenient for you. And all of my information is also down below in the pinned comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.